For me, once we got the diagnosis, I just wanted to just tackle early intervention. I felt like that was my single focus, is to get him as much support as he needed as early as possible. So having Stone Soup Group as a partner really helped achieve that goal.
It can be really overwhelming as a parent to get a diagnosis of autism, for example, for your child, and you don't know what's out there. You don't know that there are resources out there to help your child with their individual particular needs.
So a lot of times we'll get a referral or a parent calling themselves, and we spend the time to really talk with them, get to know them and understand where they're coming from and maybe what some of the barriers are for them to find that support. And we're looking to problem solve with them and really empowering them to find solutions to support their family.
Well, most families don't know the ins and outs, the different players in the special education system. So basically, if they call, we know some of the district's policies and procedures that they've made available to us, and we can make sure that families understand that they understand their rights under IDEA for special education students and their families. So keeping them up to date on their rights, kind of timelines, those can change as well, and what to expect.
So we're not specific to any diagnosis or any age group necessarily. So we invite families to come in and ask their questions and find out what resources there are available to them, not just here in Anchorage, but across the state.
Thank you for calling Stone Soup Group. Trelawney speaking.
I wish I would have known, I wish I had a roadmap, of what to do next. Who are all the players involved? What are the steps I need to take? What do I need to prepare for? Who should I be talking to? And what paperwork do I need to fill out?
What a navigator is going to do is they're going to address those specific needs and find out the correct resources available to that family.
Those experiences mainly were small setting areas where I wasn't really introduced to big crowds. It was just me and or anybody else who had disabilities. Smaller classes or classes that were just specific to people with disabilities.
The school does have the best interests in mind usually, but they don't know your child like you do. So asking those questions, providing that input, and the biggest determination of child success is the availability of the parent and the impact the parent brings to everything. So making sure that the parent has communication with the teacher, and not just during the IEP meetings. So, weekly communications, whether that's a quick text or email or old school journal log, just some sort of communication.
There's a lot available, and it depends on exactly what your situation is, what might be most appropriate, or what you would be eligible for. There's not a single answer, and so some children might qualify for more services than another.
You immediately panic and wonder, what do I do now?
There are people who come in and they have a plan set out in front of them. They know exactly what they're going to do, what they do after they gain eligibility. The road is fine for them. Then there are other families who come in that are in crisis. And sometimes all it takes, all they need from us is to say, it's going to be okay.
A flagship, if you will, that can really kind of puzzle piece all of these things together.
Here at Stone Soup Group, we not only are looking at the parent and not only just the child, but the entire family. That's our goal, is to really get that family to a point where they're supported and feel good and, have those connections.